Very good morning. You're watching the Breakfast News on Rajya Sabha television this Saturday morning. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. First up, the headlines. On its 100th anniversary, nation remembers the JALLIANWALA BAGH massacre. President Ramnath Kovind calls the British colonial atrocity a blot on human civilization. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, other political leaders to pay tributes at the memorial in Amritsar. Government to release a special coin and postal stamp. Prime Minister pays homage to martyrs. Campaigning for second phase elections, Prime Minister Modi to address public rallies in Theni and Ramanathapuram in Tamil Nadu. Public meetings also slated in Karnataka's Mangalore and Bangalore cities. Rahul Gandhi to canvass for support for JDS Congress combined candidate Nikhil Kumaraswamy. Amit Shah to address the rallies in UP's Badaयूं and Shahjahanpur. SPBSP RLD to also hold a joint rally in Badaयूं. Priyanka Gandhi to take out roadshow for Raj Babbar in Fatehpur Sikri. In the Singapore Open Badminton, PV Sindhu beats China's Yan Yan to set up semi-final clash with Naomi Okuhara. Saina Nehwal, Kidambi Srikanth and Sameer Verma crash out of the tournament. And the nation celebrates Ram Navami. President and Prime Minister greet people on the occasion. Say Ram's fearless conduct all through his life inspires us to walk the path of righteousness. The top stories this morning. India is marking the 100th anniversary of the Amritsar massacre, one of the worst atrocities of British colonial rule. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu arrived in Amritsar to pay homage to the martyrs of the massacre at the JALLIANWALA BAGH Memorial today. He will also release a commemorative coin and a commemorative postal stamp. The event is marked to observe the centenary of the massacre in which hundreds of innocent men, women and children were killed by Brigadier General Dyer during a peaceful meeting at the park on 13th of April 1919. It was declared a national memorial by an Act of Parliament titled Jallianwala Bagh National Memorial Act 1951. It is managed by the Jallianwala Bagh National Memorial Trust. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu in an article has called the massacre as a major turning point in our struggle for independence and the most impactful since the first war of independence in 1857. He added that it shattered the faith that some people had in the British. Vice President Naidu said that we will ever be indebted to those who gave up their lives this day 100 years ago so that we could breathe free. The best tribute we could pay them is to build a new India, Vice President Naidu said. And President Ramnath Kovind paid a tribute to the martyrs of Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. In a tweet, President Ramnath Kovind said that 100 years ago on this day, the country's beloved freedom fighters were martyred at the Jallianwala Bagh. He added that India can never forget the horrific massacre that left a stain on civilization. Prime Minister Modi also paid tribute to the martyrs of the tragedy. In a tweet, he wrote that the martyrs' sacrifice will never be forgotten. He said that those memory inspires us to work even harder to build an India that they would be proud of. And Congress President Rahul Gandhi also laid a wreath at a Jallianwala Bagh memorial to commemorate 100 years of the massacre. Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amarinder Singh and State Minister Navjot Singh Sidhu were also present. And British High Commissioner to India, Sir Dominic Asquith, also paid a tribute at the memorial. He also said that it is one of the worst and outrageous incident. And as a part of the commemoration of the centenary of the JALLIANWALA BAGH massacre, Regional Outreach Bureau Chandigarh of the Union Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has put up a 3-day photo exhibition at the JALLIANWALA BAGH that ends today. It has been titled Photo Exhibition on Freedom Struggle. And now let's get you all the election-related news. Campaigning has further intensified for the remaining 6 phases of Lok Sabha elections. Senior leaders of various political parties are holding rallies across the country to woo the voters. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address 4 rallies in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka today. In Tamil Nadu, PM Modi will hold rallies at Theni and Ramnathpuram. All 39 parliamentary seats in Tamil Nadu will vote in the second phase of the general elections on 18th of April. And in Karnataka, Prime Minister Modi is scheduled to hold public rallies at Mangalore city and in Bengaluru. Our colleague Kriti Mishra is joining us live from Bengaluru. A very good morning, Kriti. Kriti, of course, after the first phase of Lok Sabha elections that got over, of course, campaigning has intensified for the rest of the 6 phases of the Lok Sabha elections. And today, Prime Minister Modi will be in Karnataka as well, apart from Tamil Nadu. So tell us about of course, the mood ahead of the elections and how do the political actually parties gearing up for the rest of the phases?
Well, that's right, Aishwarya. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi would address election rallies in Bangalore as well as in Bengaluru. Remember, in the 2014 elections in Karnataka, the BJP had won 17 out of 28 seats. This time it is contesting on 27 seats and the party is confident of winning around 20 to 21 seats. The confidence stems from the fact that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the party claims, is extremely popular in Karnataka. And secondly, Karnataka is also a state of dual voters, as in the voters vote for one particular party in the state and another party at the centre. Also, the BJP claims that people are very unhappy with the kind of shaky alliance that the Congress and the JDS have presented. And the BJP says that people are going to discard this kind of template of alliance. As far as the Congress party is concerned, Congress President Rahul Gandhi will also hold an election rally in KR Nagar, which is in Mandya district, along with the JDS chief. Remember, it is extremely important for the coalition to present a united face because it was only yesterday that the Congress had to suspend 7 of its bloc presidents for anti-party activities. Now, let's understand things in perspective, Aishwarya. It has been decades that the JDS and the Congress have been arch political rivals, and particularly in the old Mysuru region consisting of seats like Mandya, Hassan and Chamarajnagar. And now that the top brass of the party has come together, it is important for the leaders to ensure that their cadres also come together. So it is an important attempt by the coalition of the Congress and the JDS to placate the disgruntled members of the party. So certainly important rallies as far as the BJP and the Congress-JDS alliance is concerned. Aishwarya?
Indeed, and BJP hoping to benefit from Karnataka voters' tendency to vote for different political parties in Lok Sabha and Assembly polls. But Kriti, since you are in Bengaluru at the moment, of course, it is more of an urban area. And of course, the issues that the urban voters face are obviously different from what the rural voters face. So tell us about the issues that the urban voters of both Bangalore as well as Mangalore face ahead of the elections.
Well, Aishwarya, as far as Bangalore is concerned, it has been decades that the voters of Bangalore have complained about the frothing lakes. So that is one of the major issues for voters in Bangalore. As far as the decaying infrastructure, the traffic snarls are concerned, that also concerns the voters of Bengaluru quite a lot. As far as the urban voters are concerned, there's another important issue, and that is of the repeated, the kind of template that this coalition has presented, which is very, very shaky. So all these issues, the urban voters have been reverberating, but it remains to be seen what are the kind of issues that are going to dominate the minds of the voters when they go and cast their ballot. Aishwarya?
Indeed, and BJP had won 17 of the 28 seats of Karnataka in 2014, and it is hoping that this number would increase this time. Thank you so much, Kriti, for all those updates there. We'll keep coming back to you. And here is a look at the other key senior leaders who will be canvassing for their party's candidates today. Now, Amit Shah will be in Badaयूं and in Shahjahanpur in Uttar Pradesh for campaigning today. Also in Uttar Pradesh, SP, BSP, RLT combined will hold a joint rally in Badaयूं district. Now, this will be the second joint rally of the SP, BSP, RLT alliance after its maiden rally in Deoband town of Saharanpur on 7th of April. Akhilesh Yadav's cousin Dharmendra Yadav is the sitting MP and alliance candidate from the Badaयूं Lok Sabha seat. And Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi will also be in Uttar Pradesh today. She will hold a 87-kilometer long roadshow through the Fatehpur Sikri Lok Sabha constituency, from where Raj Babbar, film actor and state Congress president, is contesting the Lok Sabha elections. And as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he will address 3 election rallies in Karnataka today. He will address rallies in Kolar, Chitradurg and Mysore districts. The state will see polling for the first time as part of the Lok Sabha poll's second phase on 18th of April, and polling will also be held on 23rd of April here. Today, he will campaign for allied JDS candidate Nikhil Kumaraswamy. And Aam Aadmi Party chief and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal will campaign in Goa today, 10 days before it goes to polls. Kejriwal will hold a meeting in South Goa in the morning and a rally in Mapusa constituency in the evening. The party has fielded former senior bureaucrat of Goa Service cadre Elvis Gomes as their South Goa candidate and former journalist Pradeep Padgaonkar as its North Goa candidate. All right, and now Vikram Singh is joining us on the phone line from Lucknow. He is tracking all those election-related news in UP very, very closely. Now, Vikram, very good morning. Of course, campaigning picking up pace for the second and the third phase of Lok Sabha elections, now Vikram. And today it is going to be a very heated day as far as election rallies are concerned, because we are going to witness Amit Shah in UP. Also, there is going to be Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who will hold a roadshow here. And of course, the SP, BSP, RLT combined going to hold a joint rally in Badaयूं, which is its second rally, combined rally actually. What are the updates?
जी बिल्कुल ऐश्वर्या, जिस तरीके से आपने कहा कि आज एक बहुत अहम दिन है उत्तर प्रदेश में, खासतौर पर दूसरे चरण और तीसरे चरण के लिए, क्योंकि बीजेपी अध्यक्ष अमित शाह बदायूं के दौरे पर हैं। वहीं जो गठबंधन है सपा बसपा आरएलडी, उसकी भी रैली वहां होनी है। सपा बदायूं एक ऐसी सीट है, उन कुछ सीटों में से एक है जो कि 2014 में समाजवादी पार्टी के खाते में गई थी। तो समाजवादी पार्टी की कोशिश है कि इस सीट को बचाया जा सके। धर्मेंद्र यादव वहां से उम्मीदवार हैं समाजवादी पार्टी के। वहीं बीजेपी की कोशिश है कि जितनी ज्यादा से ज्यादा सीटें दूसरे और तीसरे चरण के मतदान में बीजेपी के खाते में आ सकती हैं, वो उतना ही बेहतर होगा। और इसके अलावा कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष और जो कांग्रेस महासचिव हैं वो अब फतेहपुर सीकरी, इसके अलावा कई और इलाकों में भी जाएंगे दूसरे और तीसरे चरण के चुनाव के प्रचार के लिए। तो ऐसे में एक दिलचस्प लड़ाई देखने को मिल रही है। पूरे सभी राजनीतिक दल अपनी पूरी ताकत झोंक रहे हैं। ये तो 23 मई को आने वाले नतीजों में ही पता चलेगा कि किसकी सरकार बनती है, लेकिन सियासी पारा काफी उफान पर है। जी ऐश्वर्या।
Absolutely, campaigning actually picking up pace ahead of the second and third phase of elections in Uttar Pradesh, and of course Uttar Pradesh is very significant with 80 seats that are going to be up for grabs. And Congress released another list of 7 candidates for Lok Sabha polls on Friday. Former Union Ministers Jyotiraditya Scindia and Manish Tiwari to contest from Guna in MP and Punjab's Anandpur Sahib respectively. And with this, the party has announced a total of 386 candidates for the Lok Sabha elections. When Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday campaigned in Maharashtra, Karnataka and Kerala. Addressing the public in Karnataka's Koppal, the Prime Minister targeted the Congress-JDS coalition in the state over its alleged corruption and dynasty politics. He called the JDS-Congress alliance a 20% government, saying that their only mission was commission. PM Modi also attacked the Congress party over the Rafale deal.
जेडीएस कांग्रेस और इनके महामिलावटी दल हमारे देश की सुरक्षा को कोई महत्व नहीं देते। यही सोच है जिसकी वजह से इनके हर रक्षा सौदे में कोई न कोई घोटाला होता रहा। यही सोच है जिसकी वजह से हमारे जवानों को ये खराब क्वालिटी के हथियार मुहैया कराते हैं। यही सोच है जिसकी वजह से हमारे वीरों को सीमा पर जरूरी सुविधाएं नहीं दी जाती। यही सोच है।
And in Maharashtra's Ahmednagar, the Prime Minister said that the world is recognizing India as a superpower now, and he urged the voters to choose wisely between honest chowkidar and corrupt namdar.
एक तरफ हमारे संकल्प है, वहीं दूसरी तरफ कांग्रेस एनसीपी के ढकोसले हैं। एक तरफ पानी के लिए महायुति सरकार के काम है, तो दूसरी तरफ कांग्रेस सरकार में हुए घोटाले और अजीत परिवार के शर्मनाक बयान है। ऐसे ही अपराधों की वजह से देश के लोगों ने कांग्रेस का मन और कांग्रेस की नीयत को अच्छी तरह जान लिया है, पहचान लिया है, और इसलिए अब जनता ने ही नया नारा दे दिया है, कांग्रेस हमेशा के लिए हटाओ। कांग्रेस हमेशा के लिए हटाओ, तभी देश में गरीबी दूर होगी।
And in poll-bound Kerala, the Prime Minister targeted the LDF and UDF and said that both the parties have miserably failed the people of Kerala.
Friends, for decades, the communist LDF and communal UDF have dominated Kerala politics, but they have miserably failed the people of Kerala.
And Congress President Rahul Gandhi on Friday addressed 4 public rallies in Tamil Nadu's Krishnagiri, Salem, Theni and in Madurai. While addressing a rally in Salem, he said that the moment Congress comes to power, we will give people a real GST, one tax, minimum tax and simple tax. In Theni, Rahul Gandhi said that if we come to power, our next budget will be dedicated to the farmers. Meanwhile, speaking to the people in Krishnagiri, he reiterated that if voted to power, his party will guarantee to deposit 72,000 rupees annually to 20% poor Indian families under the Nyay scheme.
72,000 rupees every year, 3,60,000 rupees in 5 years. We will make a list of the 20% poorest people in India. And then after that, every one of these families will be given 72,000 rupees every year.
And Trinamool Congress Supremo and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on Friday said that her party will never seek votes highlighting the soldiers' achievements. Addressing a rally in West Bengal's Kurseong city, she said that we are proud of our armed forces, but I will never seek votes highlighting the achievements of our soldiers. Asserting that regional parties will play a major role in the ongoing Lok Sabha elections, Banerjee said we will together form the government at the centre. And the Election Commission on Friday announced the final voter turnout that was recorded in the first phase of the Lok Sabha elections that was held on 11th of April. According to the data made available by the Election Commission, out of the total voters, 69.43% turned up at the polling stations to exercise their democratic right. A total of 91 Lok Sabha constituencies spread across 18 states and 2 union territories had gone to polls in the first phase. In the 2014 Lok Sabha election, the overall turnout was recorded at 66.44% across all the 9 phases. Let's get you some other news now. On the occasion of Ram Navami today, President Ramnath Kovind has extended greetings to all the citizens. He said that the life of Maryada Purushottam Ram must continue to inspire us all and we should follow his footsteps and strive for nobility in our thoughts, words and deeds. He added that all citizens must imbibe these values in service of prosperous nation and harmonious world. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi also wished everyone a prosperous Ram Navami. Ram Navami celebrated on the last day of a Chaitra Navratri. It marks the birth of Ram. While many believe that Lord Ram was born in Ayodhya on this day, many others believe that he was the divine incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Lord Ram was an incarnation of or avatar of Vishnu, it is believed. The government is working towards accelerating efforts to indigenize and accelerate defence production. As a step towards this, the Defence Ministry has asked the Finance Ministry to ensure that once a defence budget is allocated, the unutilized part does not go back to the Consolidated Fund of India. Now, this will ensure that the fund can be used towards committed expenditure to procuring much needed equipment. More details in this report.
Defence Minister NIRMALA SITHARAMAN on Friday said her ministry has made a clear demand to the Finance Ministry that once the defence budget is allocated, the unutilized part should not be sent back to the consolidated funds. She said in this way the long-term perspective plan of the Defence Ministry is becoming a rolling long-term perspective plan.
We've made a clear demand to the finance that once allocated, it shall not go back, and the committed expenditure, whichever year that may happen, will happen from this fund, which probably will get accumulated, whichever way they would look and define it. It shall keep accumulating, and the moment that it was budgeted for, which didn't happen in year X, but happens in X plus 5th year, the money is there for you. So we have made sure that this negotiation with finance is happening, and I can confidently say that there is a positive response from the finance.
The Defence Minister also released reports on the indigenous research and development and cyber security prepared by think tank Vivekanand International Foundation in New Delhi.
Underlying point that we are placing before these organizations, whether they're producing missiles or aircrafts or helicopters, there is a market outside. A lot of countries are keen to have some kind of engagement with India, and with all things taken care of, due diligence complied with, they want to purchase from you. India has immense potential to be an exporter of defense equipment, whether it's aircraft, whether it's, and I can also say even a shipbuilding, warship building capability is very well recognized outside.
The report emphasizes the urgent need to accelerate indigenization of defence production. It says growing dependence on imported defence equipment not only burdens financial resources but also adversely impacts national security. With inputs from Panchanan Mishra, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And news just coming in, 2 terrorists have been killed in an encounter between security forces and terrorists in Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir. Arms and ammunition have also been recovered from the slain terrorists. All the details will be coming up in the next subsequent bulletins. And according to the Russian embassy, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was on Thursday named for the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle Award by Russia for exceptional services in promoting bilateral ties between the two countries. The Order of St. Andrew the Apostle is the highest state decoration of Russia. Prime Minister Modi has been conferred with the award for exceptional services in promoting special and privileged strategic partnership between Russia and India. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that he is honored to receive this prestigious award. He thanked President Putin and the people of Russia for the award. He said that foundations of India-Russia friendship are deep and the future of our partnership is bright. An extensive cooperation between our nations has led to extraordinary outcomes for our citizens. All the sporting action now in badminton. Olympic silver medalist and world number 6 PV Sindhu is all set to take on former world champion and second seed Nozomi Okuhara of Japan in the women's singles semi-final of Singapore Open today. Earlier, PV Sindhu defeated China's opponent 21-13, 17-21, 21-14 in the quarterfinals on Friday. And in another quarterfinal match, Saina Nehwal lost to the Japanese shuttler 21-8, 21-13. And in the men's singles quarterfinals, Taiwanese shuttlers defeated Samir Verma 21-10, 15-21, 21-15, and Japan's Kento Momota beat Kidambi Srikanth 21-18, 19-21, 21-9, ending India's challenge in the men's singles. And more sports news, the reigning youth world champion Sakshi and Pilau Basumatri have entered the final at the Cologne Boxing World Cup in Germany. 18-year-old Sakshi gave glimpses of her maturity and prowess by outpunching Thailand's Tintap Thai in a commanding 5-0 victory in the 57-kilogram category. The two-time world youth champion faces 2018 Commonwealth Games silver medalist Michela Walsh from Ireland in the final. And in the 64 kg category, India's Pilau had to dig deep to see off the stiff challenge from Denmark's Frostholm. The 26-year-old will now take on China's Cheng Yu Yang in the final. Meanwhile, Pinky Rani and Praveen settled for bronze medals after losing their semi-final bouts. And India will also have a chance of adding a third gold through Mesnam, who has directly been placed in the final in the 54 kg category due to a smaller draw. Mesnam will lock horns with Machai Brunyaut from Thailand. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Breakfast News. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.